Looking to improve the look of your living space? Well, experts say regrouting your tiles can be an inexpensive and easy way for a home improvement project. So joining me today is Denise Silbert with brand marketing at Invista, and she's going to walk me through my very first DIY regrouting project. Welcome to Designing Spaces, Denise. I'm Rhonda Castagne, and it is so good to have you here today.
Thank you, Rhonda. I'm really excited.
I am too. We've got a lot of work to do in this bathroom, so should we go take a look?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it. So we're here in the bathroom, and I'm noticing that there are places that there's missing grout, there's also cracked grout. Is this pretty common?
Unfortunately, it is pretty common. Not all grout is created equal, and if your tile's in good shape, regrouting can be a great option to give your room a facelift.
Oh, good. All right. Well, before we really roll up our sleeves and get started, I just want to let you know I am a novice at this. I have never regrouted a floor before, so you're going to have to help me.
Don't worry. I assure you, we're going to walk through every step, and it's going to be very easy.
All right, let's get started.
All right.
So what is our first step?
Well, Rhonda, since we're regrouting, we need to remove the old grout, but we want to start with clean tile to begin with because we're going to transition right into the grouting project. So make sure we're clean, and then we'll use some different tools to remove the grout. We need to remove about 1/8 of an inch of the old grout in order to get good adhesion. That's about the size of 2 dimes together. Also want to prepare with some safety equipment like gloves, eye protection, and then we'll use a special grout removal tool that will allow us to dig the grout out.
All right, so once the grout's removed, then what is the next process?
The next step is we're doing a small area here, so we want to make sure we're protecting the surrounding area. So we'll use some tape and some drop cloths just to make sure that we don't get excess grout on other surfaces that aren't going to be addressed today.
All right, well that sounds pretty easy so
is.
far.
It is. You want to make sure that the product comes to room temperature 24 hours in advance, which is 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, so that it can acclimate. Today we're going to be mixing the entire bucket for demonstration's sake, but smaller projects you might want to portion out what you need.
So for the sake of time, we've already removed the grout and we've prepped the area, so we're ready to start. So what do we do?
We're using STAINMASTER stain-proof grout today, and it does come as a kit. And so there's some additional tools that are already included, and so we'll take a look at those. So we of course have the instruction book.
Very important.
Very important since we're new here. And then we also have the white felt pad. This is important to the cleaning process. This is the first step in the cleaning process, and we'll use that to smooth out the grout and it'll begin to set. So we have to mix the part A, the grout paste there, and then we have the part B, which is the catalyst that you mix in. And we're going to be using a mixer, a drill mixer, to mix that in, and so it gets fully mixed. The important part about this is the proportions are carefully calculated, and so we want to make sure that we get all of this Part B catalyst into the mix. So it's STAINMASTER stain-proof grout, which is a relatively new product on the market, and it's really designed to be durable, more durable than traditional grouts, and it's also highly stain resistant. So we're going to start our mixing. We're going to use an electric drill with a special attachment that is actually a mixing blade. So now we are going to start grouting.
Oh, the fun part.
Yes. Because we're doing such a small area, I'm going to just be really deliberate about the amount of grout that I'm putting on there. And what we're going to do is get in there and we're going to press the grout in. This is the trick, is getting that 45-degree angle helps you kind of push with a little pressure. You push the grout into the seams, and then you also remove the excess as you go. And we've already got a good start there.
That's good.
And we'll go back and clean up the edges. So do you want to give it a try?
Okay.
Yep, so you just want to make sure you get enough of that grout that's on the float into that seam. So I think we've got pretty good coverage in the grout seam. So yeah, let's just clean up the edges and get some of those big clumps out. Cleaning process is 2 steps. So we have a bucket of water here, and we have the white felt sponge. So we're gonna go ahead and spray the surface, and we're gonna use really light pressure to go over the seam and just smooth that out, and then I'll begin the setting process.
So you mentioned this grout is stain resistant?
It's STAINMASTER stain-proof grout, and it is stain resistant. The color is actually built in, which helps resist fading and discoloring, which is a common problem. If you've had traditional grout, you may have seen discoloring over time. You won't have that problem with this product.
Very nice.
It's also crack resistant, which is one of the key issues that we had that we're addressing today. We also have shimmer effects.
Ooh.
If you wanted to add, I wouldn't recommend it in this application, but if you wanted to add a little bit of extra flair, there are 3 different shimmer effects: gold, silver, and galaxy, which is sort of a pearl finish. It can add a little bit of extra flair depending on your style and taste.
So is this the last step? Are we finished with this?
We're not completely finished. We have one more cleaning step, which is
Okay.
that second part. We talked about that, the yellow sponge, which is a grout cleaning sponge. So
Okay.
we're gonna just clean that up and get a lot of that extra residue off, but we're gonna be careful to go over this also with light pressure so that we don't end up disturbing the grout that we just put in. So we're just gonna go over this real light.
Well, this looks great, and here I thought I had to be an expert to do this.
No, it's just that easy. So we've done the final cleaning step, but there is one more. After 24 hours, you might see a little bit of a thin film and haze. So you are gonna go back 24 hours and do the STAINMASTER Grout Haze Remover. Just spray it on and wipe it off, and you'll be good to go.
So where can we find your products?
Actually, they're available at select Lowe's stores in stock and available special order and on Lowe's.com.
Well, thank you so much for your help.
I'm glad you had a positive experience. I hope you look forward to more grouting projects. It was a pleasure.
If you're looking for ways to restore your tile floors, you can find out more at stainmaster.com/grout. Or you can also review any part of the show again by visiting our website at designingspaces.tv. I'm Rhonda Castagne for Designing Spaces. See you again soon. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.